So I've got some lamb here. You could be using a mutton if you want, but I've got a nice bit of leg of lamb. We're going to make a curry, but a kind of dry fry Indian. It's really, really delicious. Cut it into nice small pieces, serving it with rice. Fantastic. Welcome back once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. Let's get on with this beauty. So what I've got here is some lamb. I'm using leg of lamb. You can use a different part if you want. There's no bone in there. There's a little bit of fat, and I've cut it really nice and small. It's about 500 or 600 grams there. One onion, cut nice and small. Couple of medium-sized tomatoes. It's going to give it a little bit of moisture. 2 tablespoons of garlic ginger paste, 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. Fresh chili. Now, I'm using mine whole today. You can cut them if you want. I don't want a massive chili flavour in there. So keeping them whole like that is just going to give it a lovely little flavour. Couple of teaspoons of black peppercorns. Same with cumin seeds. And then here we've got 2 teaspoons each of garam masala powder, turmeric, coriander, cumin powder and chili powder. And I'm going to be using some coconut oil today to start this off. If you don't have any coconut oil, you can just use a regular sunflower, canola or something like that. This is wonderful. So I've got my pan here. You're going to need a pan or a pot or whatever, obviously. I'm going to drop that oil in, the coconut oil. And like I say, no problem if you use something else. Mustard oil is also quite nice for this. And into that we're going to first drop the black peppercorns and the cumin seeds. And just for a few seconds, just let them do their thing in there. They'll infuse that oil, give it a wonderful flavour. So never skip this stage in any masala or curry that you're making. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grab our lamb and drop it all in. So leg of lamb I'm using. Nice little bit of fat in there. The fat's going to be wonderful in this. You don't want it super lean. And you know, I've cut it into small pieces as you can see. We are on an above medium heat, not full blast, but near there. And we're going to go for about 4 to 5 minutes. We're going to give this a nice head start. And this is actually quite a nice cut of lamb, so it's going to cook beautifully. Keep it moving, and I'll see you in 4 or 5. Beautiful. Okay, very simply, let's now drop in our onion. I've cut my onion nice and small, and I've not gone crazy with the amount of onion for this. I don't want too much onion in it. If you wanted, you could add a little bit more, of course. 2 tablespoons of garlic ginger paste. Garlic ginger paste is a 50-50 mix of garlic and ginger. You can buy it in most stores, depending on where you live. Of course, you can get it online, or better, do what we do and make your own. I mean, we use a lot of it, so yeah, it makes sense that we make our own one. Gonna drop in those chilies now, fresh chilies. Like I say, keeping them whole, just got the tops off, so a bit of flavour is gonna come out the top, but I don't wanna chop them in. I don't want it crazy hot. If you chop them and keep the seeds in, you're gonna get a bit more of a pungent flavour. But for me, whole like that, beautiful. About another 4 or 5 minutes, staying on this vibrant heat, keeping it moving. We're not far off, really. Beautiful stuff. Fabulous. Next up, let's get those spices in. Let's just take one more look, shall we? So we've got equal amounts of garam masala powder, turmeric, chili, cumin and coriander. In it all goes. With that, we're going to add some salt. Let's get that mixed in and get those lovely colours and flavours happening. Yeah, I love this. I love this one. Grab that tomato, get that in. Stay on this heat for about 4 minutes. Want to kind of hopefully break those tomatoes down a little bit, get a little bit of moisture from them. Yeah, this is super. See you in a few minutes. So I've done really well getting the moisture from my tomatoes, as you can see they're breaking down. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to a little bit of water in here. Get the heat really high now and cook this out. The water's going to just really help tenderize this meat and make it nice and soft. Although, like I say, I've got a really nice piece of meat here anyway. So full blast and burn off the moisture so it's fairly dry. Probably take about 5 or 6 minutes. But like I say, just pumping this water in and now is really going to help your meat, especially if you've got a bit of old mutton or something. A little bit tough. And as you can see, the water has evaporated. The oil is coming out now, the coconut oil and the oil from the fat of the lamb. Now, you definitely have got a beautiful tender piece of meat here now by doing that process with that water. Off goes the heat. Check it for salt, cilantro, coriander, whatever you call it, get that in. Give that a mix. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful stuff. I truly love this one. I'll see you at the table in a moment. Okay, so as you can see, I'm serving this with some white rice, a little bit of sliced white onion, garnished with a little bit of chopped fresh ginger. Absolutely wonderful. I hope you enjoy that. This really is delicious. Now, I'm using rice, but it works great with some sort of bread, paratha, roti, or, you know, chapati, something like that. We'll see you soon. Please do give us a thumbs up. That helps us out a great deal. Leave a comment. We'd like to hear from you. And yeah, that's it. Take it easy. Lots of love.